first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
With all due respect to the client, a proxy's role is to guide people through the hollows. Is it worth hiring a proxy for a commission that doesn't even involve going into one?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
All right, you've sold me. Let's see what we're dealing with.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Wait, just a photo? That's barely a clue. No name, no background, not even her usual haunts? And what's up with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody. That's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Got any ideas, Wise?
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes covered aren't exactly that common. Remember when we visited the sea a while back? I think we saw someone who fit that description. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads. We even bought some fries, but you got distracted by a woman passing by with her eyes.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. And I was just curious, all right? She stood out. How was I supposed to know the seagulls there were so aggressive? Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we can dig anything up. I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica? I'm not sure what good it'll do, but if it doesn't work, we'll just buy some fries and head back home.
I agree. Playing the harmonica and buying fries, both are officially your job now.
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you know, I'm not good at it, so don't blame me if it sounds terrible.
That was pretty painful. And it didn't do a thing. Let's just grab some fries and call it a day.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait. You're the person in the photo. When did you... I didn't even hear any footsteps.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may...
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time. But I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before you can meet the client. Feel free to have a seat on the couch. I'll grab you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see... You're right. How did you pick up on that? I thought there was some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most.
It's me again! You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat unhappy. Troubled, even.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
From the edge of a hollow? That seems strange. And with no other word from the client.
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, Proxies, can I request your assistance? I'll pay the commission fee as best I can.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides, if we said no, you'd still head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. Well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. Just leave it to us, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow, and be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both.
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and do nothing.
Eradicate all evil. Standing by Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while. I'll beat everyone! Good day, Proxy.
Lilac, no problem. Let's go have some fun.
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
Calibrating. It'd be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy. The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
Stay focused! Up here, breakthrough!
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Wanna recharge?
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy.
By the way, Miss Charon, how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
Is our prey giving you trouble?
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed. I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
Wait, something's up ahead. What could have happened? Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound,
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on?
I'm on it.
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
One with the wind! Now we're gotta keep the claws shut!
Mind the voltage.
these are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
They're still survivors. Charon, can you check their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
Is there nothing else we can do? If we contact the hospital and get him out of the hollow right away...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Are you alright? Did you get hurt fighting earlier?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people? I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You...
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand?
Leave. We can leave this place.
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon, let's get the survivors out of here. Follow me.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the 3 of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internaut information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's that?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But then, Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right, Jesse?
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for, male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me. You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person? Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
Faden, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for more clues. So, what made you rush over to the store?
Well, just take a look for yourself. I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
We were just stressing over a lack of leads, and now one conveniently falls into our laps? Something about this feels off.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become something beyond our control.
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it, but why keep secrets?
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. Asking for help from others would only delay the search.
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's too dangerous.
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and
Why is the client so important to you, Charon?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for since leaving the military. I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them. It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left.
I understand how anxious you must.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow.
Eradicate all E. Ready for combat. Number 0, Anby. This is the path I follow.
Looking for no problem. Let's go have some fun.
It looks like there's something here.
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the Hollow's entrance.
Why is there a communicator here? It doesn't look like it was left behind randomly.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Ah, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
Who are you? And the Sniper of Liar Squad.
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders. You see, I've been working my way down a list, crossing off names.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now, with you in my sights?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the Hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shots? You seem to have rather unique eyes, but you'll never get the chance to hit me.
Seems talking won't resolve this. But I'm not averse to using force.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your trouble.
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar. Is there nothing we can do? I found a box.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? Your loyalty needs half. The one Cisco is yours. Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you.
Trouble.
He took his own life. There wasn't much difference being off by a
Little. Mind the voltage.
Ethereal had almost completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted, covered in ether crystals. His core.
Another high-pressure
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my hands on them. As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish. Such a pity. In the end, both her hands were missing. Don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Sound strategy.
Such beautiful hands that they could no longer register. Ethereal's gnawed off her arm and part of her leg as well.
Wanna recharge? Loyalty.
But she still has the backbone. She stood tall, even in death. It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flower will wither without protection, won't it? Think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloodied fabric from Cocytus's clothes and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood. There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer, not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
It's enough. Using her squad mates who are like family to mentally torture her. How much longer are you planning on doing this?
Oh dear. Did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here. And those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her comrades. Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow after. A decisive strike to be sure.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say? I know your composure is nothing more than a facade.
We both believe her squad is still alive. You can stop with the lies. Why are you so fixated on Charon? Just because she used to serve in the defense force?
Nothing to do.
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. When the old capital fell, countless defense force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. Obviously, her squad mates.
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive.
I could never understand?
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. Every second of every day for years, they're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
That's your proof? You'd rather believe those when you finally face reality?
I'm not lying to myself.
Really want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? Give yourself some so-called reason to go off. Giving up already?
Charon is not a coward. Someone who enters the hollows despite the condition of their eyes is anything but a coward. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you.
Proxy.
Your proxy
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, snap out of it.
fissures?
Charon?
Thanks.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I tried to shake off that feeling.
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened on the day the old capital fell with you and the Liar Squad?
That day, in the first hour Hollow Zero started expanding, Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal Hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with the standard amount of troops. Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat, so we didn't need to worry too much about facing the ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, the Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I was a weak point in our formation. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me. Looking back, when I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed. They must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious. Eventually, the Defense Force, civilians. Am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless? I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just wishful thinking. But if they're really gone, if they're truly no longer alive, their faces are all so blurry.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, you don't need to make any justifications. But I also think being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward.
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. Your will and determination shouldn't be dismissed.
Proxy, thank you.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going? Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force and White Star Institute?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before?
So they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time.
Whether it's a provocation or a trap,
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before.
I'm really sorry. No, she was right.
Oh, that's not fair. The old capital was falling. No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
In spite of it all, you survived. If they were still here, I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
I've always known the truth. That's something I can't face, even after all this time.
You really don't know us at all. Just look all around you. After my husband passed away, Zeta, Styx always wanted our daughter to study art.
Mom and I have our tough...
Thank you for always
Well, I suppose you...
Ethel.
Yes, that's true. I used the benefits from his death every time when I was too weak.
As for me, well, I'm currently working as a fashion
designer.
It is. I'm sure I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until... Anyway, you know, she used to talk about...
As you can see, please remember...
Thank you.
Speaking of which...
I could ask you the...
I'm here because of...
So, it's the same for all of us.
Sorry, but who's this Nathan you're talking?
Nathan is Lethe's younger...
The day the old capital fell. He's told us that story so many times.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you, too. We all lost someone.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the Defense Force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division.
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was... that Zoe on the podium?
Is she here to speak on behalf of the soldiers?
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe, of Nemesis Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives. They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster in honor of the wishes of the departed. Look ahead. My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share a little more. The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. This is the new Eridu of today. No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives. This is a new Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose to forget?
Miss Zoe, there's not much time left.
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones. If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living must bear. If you fear its weight and run from the tear the wound open once again.
I don't agree.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going with your search? Seems like you have something to say.
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child. And yet another who's found purpose because of the influence of his late sister. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here. The soldiers who died during the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades. That's why I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust the answer I've chosen. And I trust everything I've seen and heard.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about you, Charon. From the moment we met, I knew we'd never really understand each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends here. Please feel free to continue with your visit.
What do you think, Proxy?
Her demeanor and what she said earlier. Something was clearly off.
You mean about her real identity? Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she arrived so brazenly and left without a care.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. I'll send you the location shortly.
A location with a picture of the hostages.
Charon, what's your plan?
I've made up my mind. It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture.
This is the path I follow. Standing by, Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
Milo, no problem. Let's go have some fun.
Charon, look. Another communicator.
Another communicator?
Oh, really? I think it's...
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore.
Zoe. No. Noct, Cartes, and Impera squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. Nemesis, your squad, lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old capital. You blame their deaths on the absence of reinforcements, just like me. The fall of the old capital left you entirely alone.
A sniper. The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for. He pleaded with me to let him go when I was about to kill him. I let him live to get all sorts of information on you. We even got the same PTSD symptoms. It's just, you used ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself one night. When I was old, they were pleading with me. So, I kicked.
You really think this is what they'd want?
What else? What a noble, and it's precise.
That's exactly what I wanted as Jesse. Aaron, Nathan, but you can't see any of that. Grim Vulture, as a sniper of the Eridu Defense Force, you have failed in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions right here.
And you made it here. Let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Noct, Cartes, Impera, and many other squads. Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat?
For when?
Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous? Our lives were discarded in such an absurd way. Like a kindergarten election for class monitor.
Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already?
You still care about them? Or should I say... It looks like I haven't made enough of a threat to your life if you still have the time to worry about them.
The portal is open. The target's weary. Mind the voltage.
Why not leave their fate hanging? An unsolved mystery.
The wind and rain are picking up.
This extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries as you die.
Here goes.
By the time the rain stops,
In position.
I wonder, do you remember the weather? You made it. This part of the hollow one job. Such determination deserves praise. Now, time for the final showdown with your grief.
Perfect shot. Make it fun for me.
Foolish. That's the only way to put it. What sniper would ever confront their enemy head on? I've prepared a little gift for you. I made this material by abducting and corrupting a high-ranking
isn't easy luring it here. You can play with it for a while. As for me, I'll watch you from above. Then I'll put a bullet right through your heart.
Fire support ready.
It's over now!
The target's weary.
This prey is mine! No escape!
Resolve.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
The wind. It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory.
Damn!
And let the wind be the opening notes.
Charon! No! Wake up! Charon! That's...
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster when my view was blocked.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence?
Yet you're emitting a much calmer ether energy now.
My vision is fading.
Did you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story. My comrades were all dead. I made my way through one battle line after another. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but they told me they were beyond saving. Your comrades entrusted your life to me. You already know what happened afterward. I developed PTSD so intense. If the reinforcements had kept their word and provided support...
To say I don't would be a lie, given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereal canceling the reinforcements. Sending the advanced troops to rescue as many...
Objective and cold logic. I can't help but resent them. Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, I think I've said this before, but you're still entangled in your obsession with your squad. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one. I kill you, or you end me. Either way works.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt, no matter how many targets of my revenge I took down. But you're different. My belief has faltered. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. So be it. I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes. It can still be played at...
This is my Your hatred has long... I used to know nothing. You taught me...
Really? That's good.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it.
You don't need to feel regret or...
Thank you. I heard you've been searching for the members of Liar Squad all these years. I hate to say this as a family member, but back then...
I know. You don't need to say it. Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me.
Yes. After learning about the bond between you and your squad, regardless of how things unfolded. I found this while going through my...
Thank you so much.
With me and Belle?
Go ahead.
Hey, hello? All right, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper. Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1...
Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad!
Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable and kind. He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
You two, stop arguing during the recording. I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really will have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that Styx, a reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing photos of his daughter and reminiscing about how he wooed his wife. The way he won her over inspired me a lot.
All right, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
That's our scout and engineer, Lethe. He's a bit self-conscious because of how his younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very capable. He taught me sharp observation skills, calm execution under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool. It's fine. No need to cut anything or re-record. Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our Liar Squad.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica. And the real Charon. I'll make sure to explain properly to you later, Proxy.
As you've heard, this recording is a little gift from the 5 of us. How time flies. When I brought you into the squad about 2.5 years ago, you were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to keep pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Just this once, I'll admit, your moves were more elegant in that fight.
And not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits.
You often worry about not doing enough.
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer.
Where did that come from? Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us in return. But I have to say one thing. You're always so sensitive and kind. I get how you feel. Don't try to carry everything on your own.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something.
But don't let that weigh on you. Try to trust in us.
I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but...
Exactly! Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified. Please, don't try to bear everything alone. Maybe you can start relying on us more, fully entrusting your vulnerable side to us. Our will has long been intertwined with yours. Or this is getting way too sentimental. It doesn't feel like me anymore.
Anyway, we just want to see you trusting your comrades enough to share your burdens. Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest to us.
Proxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Of course. Can you see them clearly now?
Yes, crystal clear. As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting. So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find. Thanks, guys. For everything. Proxies. No. Wise. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs.
No worries. Honestly, my brother and I have been a bit lost recently.
Yeah. We've learned a lot from you, too.
Yeah. When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out, and because of that... Because we are comrades, please, hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed. As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's codename. Captain Charon was an orphan like me, but I understand now.
You don't have to tell me right now.
Charon, at the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately.
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the Defense Force who's currently forming a new squad.
So, what's your decision?
After everything that's happened.
Your new goal.
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance. I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall. I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon by letting the will to protect guide my hatred.
That's what I thought.
Are you saying we're on—
No. We might walk different paths, but those paths will lead us to the same destination.
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture, we're nowhere near strong enough.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. If, as you say, our destination is the same, I hope we can become true comrades.
Yes, it's a promise.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense Force's Obsidian Division, Impera Squad.
Ah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back.
Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base.
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Obel Squad. As for my codename, Trigger, I was Trigger of Liar Squad.